Kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow.
Tottenham played in the Champions League. I think it's fair to say both North London sides are struggling, but if you were to ask me which one is better placed going into next season, my answer is Arsenal.
I like getting you going, Nigel. Thank you very much. Our London and our lives.
Eddie, I hope you're doing well as well.
Yeah. I'm still here, hanging on by my fingertips, but I am still here. So talk to me.
When I came from work yesterday and put on the TV, and this was like the main headline, you know, about the Martin Bashir interview, I was just left gobsmacked. I was like, Mel, I thought, you know, this is just totally off the scale. Because, you know, when you think of what one man who's been so, you know, by such horribly devious and unscrupulous means, and the amount of hurt and damage he's gone on to cause, I mean, it's just immeasurable. And the damage that has done to the BBC, that one single...
Well, tell me what damage, because that's the question I've been asking today. You tell me. I mean, Nigel was very, very clear. He thinks it's the end, it's a catastrophe. Defund the BBC. Were it any other organisation, there would be penalties put in place, advertisers would have withdrawn money, but you can't do that because it's a legal requirement to pay. I just want to know from your perspective, Dave, as somebody who's phoned and across all the shows, had some banter, fallen out, fallen back in love. What is your view generally of this story, and what impact should it have on the BBC?
I think the BBC now, they can't do anything about it. I don't think, it's something, BBC are now going to have to live with themselves. You're a badly stained brand and you're damaged.
What would need to happen? What would need to happen for trust, your trust in the BBC to come back to be restated, to reaffirmed, and for you to fall back in love, or have you not fallen out of love with the BBC?
I haven't fallen out of love with the BBC, but I can appreciate that they've damaged themselves big time by this, and that isn't going to go away. You can't undo what's been done.
Yeah, but what you're not giving me, and what I'm pressing you for, is there something that current management could do that would at least show that they've addressed what happened and we are careful of what might happen in future on the basis of this?
You can only talk a good talk, and how far does that go? I mean, you know that with politicians, they'll say one thing, and then perhaps a year or so later something equally, well, no, you can't equal that. I mean, something, that will expose you as being bad once again could occur. So,
I fear we'll be doing one of those flagship shows, or somebody like me will be sitting in here talking to a local politician. I'll try to hold him or her to account, and they'll turn it around at the BBC, a bit like Kay Burney trying to hold people to account on Sky, and then falling victim to whatever it was in relation to COVID, and then people just use that. Do you remember, what was the guy, Deacon? Have I got news for you? Do you remember him when he started becoming a historian? They could not give people a hard time anymore. Or maybe I'm exaggerating. Early in the programme, we had Conservative peer and former Culture Minister, Lord Ed Vaizey, on, and here's his response. It was really interesting. Take a listen to this.
I think there are legitimate concerns you can have about the BBC and legitimate changes you want to see. I don't want to see the Bashir scandal have a kind of domino effect and for us to damage all the good bits of the BBC on which we still depend.
Yeah, but something has to happen. You can't have, surely. I mean, in any other, it's so weird talking about